welcome. This is Watcher DM. I'm Gabriel Hernandez. I'm one of the nerds here at Watcher DM. I guess Nerd Prime, Nerd Alpha. I was the first nerd at Watcher DM. Kind of. Also, just realized that my little scenes activity, absolutely riveting. I'm sure. Much like I think probably the rest of today's stuff. So the stream today is probably going to be a little all over the place. I have a few things that I need to do. I have a few things that I really want to do. And then I probably have like a time limit before I've got to kind of wander off and do some other bullshit. But I figured I could drink a couple of oceans at once here, maybe, by doing some drawing while listening to some live play footage that we have from this last weekend. We started doing some more kind of structured playtest sessions and recording them. So I'm going to play back the audio for them, or for at least one of them, probably. And just kind of make some notes while I draw some stuff from that same thing. Also, I need to put up. Okay, ending soon. Here we go. Ending soon Instagram. This is actually what I need. So, I need to make some instances of the art that we have for Tomb of the Vampire General, our Kickstarter that's going on right now, and put the ending soon thing on it and go push those out on Instagram, so that if anybody is interested in backing that project, that they know it's going to be over. I think in 2 days. We got like actually probably less than 2 days. It's less than 48 hours before we wrap that up and get on to printing and stuff. I was pretty stoked about the results of it so far, but kind of it's not done until it's done is kind of how Kickstarter works. So yeah, to try and get it shored up against anybody who might want to back out of it at the last minute. Let's see here. Yeah, I need to open. So we're going to open some of the art from Tomb of the Vampire General that I have. I've kind of sliced it up a little bit. Sliced it up a little lot, actually. And I think we're just going to do the cover, the final fight art. Yeah, maybe Kaliul. Let's do it. Kaliul, the Cyclopean. He's so pretty. I love the gold, like the golden chain and the golden pillar. The palette for this project is just super, super fun. All right, so I think then all I gotta do is I'll select all this monster stuff here. Oh gosh. It seems strange that that's the size, but maybe that's correct. I guess Instagram has like a really specific width, huh? Let's see what the width is. There should be info over here. Why would I need it in inches? I was working in inches recently, that's why. Okay, pixels is plenty. The 1080. So I guess the idea here is I would ditch this out. We will actually modify the image size to would be 1080. It's fine. Yeah, that's all right. Image size 80. Dokie. File. Okay, phone. I don't care. Boop at me all you want. I do not care. It is the first day of my impending vacation. There's nothing that can come into my phone and change my day at this point. We are locked and loaded. We're ready to go. Alright, ending soon. And whoop. Soon. I don't know. I wonder, should I put like the Watcher DM logo on these bad boys? How about? I don't know what to do. Well, it doesn't look bad as is. That's for sure. Zoomed. This 100%. Here's 100%. God, that looks fucking. Some yuck. So thick. Looking solid. Looking solid. All right. Alrighty, let's get these exported and ready for shipping. Quick export as PNG. So this will be Calule soon. And I'm just gonna dub this. Don't need to save it. It's kind of a I think we're good. So final fight, ending soon. Either. Right. I know watching me do the minutia of Photoshop editing of existing images is just the absolute best way to spend anybody's Tuesday around lunchtime. I hope you're enjoying your lunch. I hope you're getting some lunch, if it is lunchtime where you are. I spent all morning in bed playing Hearthstone, and it was about what you'd expect. It was not nothing glorious, tbh. I think I did just. I was working on this the other day. This is a little kobold I was drawing. I kind of wanted to draw like the kobold with a little basket of a little like pot full of hornets or wasps above him. This was kind of fun. It was. I generally don't really draw this way like I should because it's obviously something I'm good enough at to do. But maybe let's find something else to draw about today. I want to listen to that audio. I think we're gonna pick that. All right, let me open up that. I've got these recorded Zoom playtest things. Oop, nope, don't play it on there. Play it on PLC. Thank you, darling. All right.
I would never remember anything I ever played if I.
Right. Welcome to a Watcher DM actual play of our playtest of Warlock Joe's Tower of Power, written by Jesse Brown, who will be playing a character in today's playtest. Also, we've got Alex La Fortuna playing Fry the Seconds, and Brendan playing Enoch, Professor Enoch Highwood, and of course, to mention Jesse Brown playing Randy, the random halfling. So in today's adventure, there's kind of
character generated.
there is a setup here that there is a mighty tower that has been created by a fella who is kind of infamous around the world as Warlock Joe, Josiah Darksoul, and he has taken to in his retirement years into the effort of creating fantastical dungeons and towers for fun. Basically, it's akin to destination tourism, but for adventurers. So yeah, you have all been lured here by different means. I believe Enoch has a particular reason for being here, while
Thanks, Mom.
Fry, I imagine you are here to investigate any kind of infernal connections that Joe the Warlock may have. Your church is a bit concerned that he has dipped too deeply into the bottle of devilish ink.
That, and I hear there's good food here.
Also excited about the food. You're hoping that there is a buffet.
Ingredients.
And Randy, what shall we declare your purpose for this? Are you here for the treasure?
I'm here to fucking steal.
You are here to jack Warlock Joe's shit.
Yeah, I've got
Absolutely.
my tools. I've got thieves' tools.
A noble goal.
So, though I am a halfling, though I am a sorcerer, my abilities, I jump and I have thieves' tools. So I'm imagining that I routinely will jump to the second story of the house and use my thieves' tools in order to open up a window and then just ransack the place.
All right.
Surprise.
Randy the cat burglar sorcerer.
Yeah, I can also
Fantastic.
use mold earth in order to like burrow in. So
yeah, you've got all your entrances
I've
covered.
got mending too, so I can use mending in order to fix locks afterwards, so that people don't know that they've been tampered with.
Jeez. All right.
I'm just a criminal, just straight up.
Randy, sorcerer.
That's fair quotes around that.
All right, so
Gotta love it when you can hear the air
approach
quotes.
a 150-foot tall square tower that is 50 feet on each side, juts up from the ground in the center of a clearing. It is windowless, unadorned gray stone, but above the front double doors, a garish sign reads, Warlock Joe's Tower of Power. Upon approaching the doors, an illusory image of a bearded, disheveled man in stained wizard's robes and hat flickers into existence and greets you. Hi, welcome to Warlock Joe's Tower of Power. And he explains to you, he welcomes you to his dungeon. He says there is some really good stuff on the top floor, and he looks forward to seeing you get it. And yeah, he says, do you have any questions before you go in?
Oh, this isn't a recording?
I don't know. He's asking you if you have any questions.
I asked him if he has a good kitchen.
Oh, the finest in all the realm, for sure.
I asked him, what happens if we die in this dungeon?
Oh, you seem plenty capable of getting through your mortal coil at exactly the time that is appointed for you. Don't hold me to that, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry.
Dungeon,
Death is
you
an
die in
illusion.
real life.
That's good enough for me.
Dodge.
Evading the question.
Dodge the shit out of that question. What happens
Any
if we
other-
die?
any other
Oh,
questions?
fucking. Well, dying.
All right.
No.
All right.
Where's I don't know, where's the entrance, man? Let's go.
Oh yeah, the door. So the door opens, and as you walk through, he asks casually, he says, hey, what level are you?
I am level 3.
Whoa. Yeah. It's fine. You head on in. Enjoy your stay.
I am level 4.
All right. Yes. You'll probably be fine. Don't worry about it. Enjoy the show.
Good, I asked.
And yeah, he
Anybody else find that incredibly suspicious?
A little bit, yeah.
You're a
yeah,
little more
A
hesitant
little distressing.
walking through the
Hold
door.
up.
But as soon as you walk through the door, it closes behind you. And
Ooh, I hope there's a devil for me to kill in here.
so the walls, ceilings, and floors are all 10 feet thick, and reinforced by some magical means, it appears. And yeah, the room is 40 foot by 40 foot and is 20 feet tall, is dimly lit by flickering blue magic light. There is a steel ladder up to a locked trap door on this current floor. And so you have entered into this first room. This sweltering room's walls, floor, and ceiling are all lined with steel, and thick pipes extend from floor to ceiling. A wooden key sits on a steel pedestal in the center of the room, surrounded by 8 small mounds of magma. What would you like to do?
Magma.
I'd look around the edge or investigate around the magma, not going near it.
Okay. Yeah, you look around. Looks like little pools of magma. Why don't you go ahead and roll an investigation check? Yeah, no, nothing interesting. Just strange. Yeah, I mean that's obviously why the room is hot. It seems like that's where the heat's coming from.
I wonder
You
if I
said there
can
was
get down
a.
there.
Oh,
What's up, Brandon?
I'm sorry. You said that there was like a steel ladder going up to a door.
Yeah, so there's a steel ladder that leads up to a trap door, like I said, 20 feet up. And that trap door appears to be locked. You can like see the lock on it.
I feel like I'm gonna like. Is there anywhere to look? Like there might be a key hidden. Like
Oh no, there is a key on the steel pedestal in the middle of the room. It's a wooden key.
a wooden key, pedestal in the middle of the room. The magma is not surrounding the pedestal, or it is surrounding the pedestal.
It's just kind of it's in clumps around, like near the pedestal.
It's
not
just
like-
hanging out.
It's not like a moat or anything.
All right. Well, shit.
That's sometimes so ridiculous to listen to
I-
players like.
Does the pedestal look like we're gonna have to Indiana Jones this thing off of there? Can I like inspect it?
Like anticipating the game.
Yeah, you can inspect
know?
the pedestal. Feel free to go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oop.
20. No, the pedestal seems to be just a holder for the key. It doesn't seem to have any pressure plates or any interesting stuff on it. In fact, given kind of the magical nature of the rest of this place, this mundane pedestal seems almost too mundane.
I find it suspicious, but I think I'm gonna pick the key up.
Okay, you
Um,
grab the.
yes.
What?
When he walks up, I pat him on the back and say, "Good luck, pal."
Yes, I
think
would
that'd
like
be
to just sort of brace myself for anything that happens when he picks it up.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm not
so-
particularly paying attention to my surroundings. I'm like, okay, this shit looks safe. I'm gonna grab the key.
Yep. You grab the key, and as soon as you do, the 6 of the 8 pools of magma spring up into little gobble monster looking motherfuckers,
Awesome.
magma mephits, as it were.
Oh fuck.
And I'm pretty sure y'all are surprised.
I'm
I would
very
be.
surprised.
Yeah, I think y'all are pretty fucking surprised.
We checked out the magma. That shit looked fine. We
Be
didn't-
fucking surprised, dude.
I was
Yeah.
probably sitting near it
Yeah.
with my walk, trying to cook.
I immediately started yelling at whoever said the magma was fine. You said the magma was fine.
Yeah, you did. You rolled like a 3, right?
So just a heads up. The stat block for magma mephits says false appearance. While the mephits remain motionless, it is indistinguishable from an ordinary mound of magma. So there is no there's no investigation check that would have given you
Maybe
an indication.
freestanding magma was a very suspicious sign.
So this is something that I do relatively often, and I don't know. I would be interested to find out what other DMs thought about it, because I am sure that it will piss somebody off. But I'm kind of known for like telling the PCs what's on the stat block after they've kind of been exposed to it, right? Like, so that it's clear that that's kind of the dimension of where the rules are. It also kind of ingrains in them a certain kind of amount of world knowledge that they can benefit from. Like, yeah, they were right to suspect the lava or the magma, right? But there's nothing on the magma mephit sheet that would have helped them to prevent that from happening, and knowing that is just kind of as useful, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Take on it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
I know,
right?
How strange that
All
this
right, cool.
puddle of magma is here.
All right.
All right, let's be
do they do
surprised.
anything, or do they just pop up?
They pop up and they immediately breathe fire everywhere. Each creature in that area must make okay. So everybody make dexterity saving throws.
Okay,
How
dexterity.
many?
So we're gonna say that they basically, like, cause it's 15-foot cones, so they're gonna like breathe in all directions, basically. So each of you should make 2 saving throws.
So it's like the whole room gets blasted.
The whole room gets filled with fire for a second.
Do I need to
Mephits.
roll again, or does that count?
That counts. Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, you mean do both of those count as your rolls? That's fine. Okay, and
I saw
Ooh.
it set to what you liked before about the double roll.
a roll from Randy. Okay, cool, and another roll from Randy. That's what's
Ooh.
cool. So, all of you succeed on your saving throws, managing. That was something else we kind of brushed over at the beginning, but one of my players, Jesse Brown, as actually the author of the Warlock Joe's Tower of Power, that we are playing here. He didn't have a character ready when game started, and so I was like, well, you can just roll a random one, and he was like, what do you mean you can just roll a random one? I was like, go to D&D Beyond, go to character creation, like random character, and you can pick a level, and it will roll one for you. And so he did that, and he had actually given up on D&D 5e a while ago, and had started only playing and running Quest, I think, largely, which is one of the reasons why we made Tomb of the Vampire General for Quest, and we've got another one that we're working on for Quest that we're really excited about. But since having played this, he has played again in another adventure we're doing called Long Bear Valley that we're playtesting, and he rolled a new Randy for that one. Randy, the random character, is, I think, just going to be the perpetual moniker for for Jesse from now on. That's just what he's gonna play, is always randomly generated characters, which led to some very bullshit stuff. Like you'll find out later. To kind of hit the deck as the fire like engulfs the room. You do take some damage, so each of you will take 6 total fire damage, which is about half of what they issued. And let me open one of these things. Hello.
Do we have tokens? I noticed there's 1 token on this.
Yeah, so
that was kind of just like a makeshift token.
And the reason is I don't have any art for anyone, but I can quickly just draw up some quick tokens. So let me throw some of these down here.
Yeah, you might want to replace my token with just like some quick thing that is a token.
It's fine.
I think it would be helpful just to see what's sort of going on.
Absolutely. Give me just a moment here. Oh wait, shit. You gave that to the wrong character. Fry.
It's a good thing I got that. tiefling fire resistance. That was uncalled for methods.
Oh, you have fire resistance. You took half of that 6 then.
So that would be, yeah.
3. Yeah. So there's Fry. We add Randy.
Randy.
Jesse. And there's Randy. And let me get Method. So here.
Man, I love methods.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
You like you could throw them in like any situation. I'm a sucker for elementals.
Yeah, right. Okay, so we're gonna have these guys kind of
Elementals are pretty clutch, I think.
spread out here, and there are 6 of them. So it'll be like that, and y'all can be up here. All right.
I'm gonna so the tokens, we cannot see the names, so I'm just gonna pop a little ninja icon on mine.
So actually, you can just here. I'll just give your nameplate. There.
Nameplates.
Yeah. Feel free to keep the ninja move though. That's pretty cool.
Couldn't get rid of that ninja if you tried.
Right.
Well, I suppose you could. If you're the GM.
I have all the power. All right. Cool. So yeah, let's get some initiatives on the board.
Okie
The
doke.
Magma Methods
click on my
roll of
guy
13.
Fuck. I'm gonna get my ass beat.
Oh, I have to have my my icon selected when I roll initiative, don't I?
Yeah. All right. Alex, did you?
Just one moment. And good.
Holy smokes.
Whoa!
All right.
I
Descending
don't
order.
even have a huge dex this time.
All right. Well, that's how dice work. Turns out. So yeah, go ahead and roll a. Sorry, it is your turn, Fry.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What is going on with the steel plating all across the floors and ceilings and such?
What do you mean?
Like, is it like, does the fire breath heat it to such a point that it will hurt us, or is it just like?
That's a good
do we need
question.
to worry about like cooking to death?
By the way, I love that that's just the author
don't touch
asking me
the
this.
metal on any of the surfaces.
I was gonna pull out my scorching ray, man.
Yeah, I begin casting my frost spell, if only just to cool down the room a little bit.
Oh fuck yeah.
Sure. All right.
My second question is, what of the wooden key that our friend has just picked up?
So, given the fact that you all hit the deck,
Yeah.
I'm going to say that it did not ignite.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah,
Okay.
yet.
Guys, I got it in my robes, man. It's
Yeah.
good.
Stashed it and hit the deck.
Got those warlock robes.
All right. So yeah. So Fry, it is your turn.
Just a quick check here. I am going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. That's your action?
Bonus action.
Oh, okay. And what would you like to do with your action?
And there's 6 of them.
Yeah.
On my move action, I would like to move here and attack that guy.
Okay. Sorry, I'm going to blow these away. Put these back up. All right, go ahead and roll your attack roll. What are you attacking with?
A mace.
Okay, cool. Yeah, a 22 definitely hits.
For 2 damage.
Yeah, in fact, let me just double check here. Nope. Okay.
Actually,
Cool. Yeah,
really
you do 2 points of damage as a small blob of magma falls to the floor. Cool. All right, that's your turn. On to the magma methods, who are going to start laying some smack down. So this one will move up to Enoch.
Oh, let's get smacked
So
down.
we'll move up to you.
Right.
You. They are equal opportunity methods.
Okay.
So they are going to disperse themselves in an equitable way throughout the party. And then they're going to lay down some attacks. Oh, fuck me. Okay. So starting from left to right. So Randy, 22 and a 16 both hit, right?
Yes, my armor class is 15, so yes.
Cool. All right. So 9 total slashing damage and 6 total fire damage.
I'm at 5 HP.
Yep. Okay.
Ooh.
And then
Ouch.
yeah. And then let's see. Enoch. Does a
These
12
fire
or
methods
11 hit?
fucking
They
wrecked.
do not.
Okay.
My
It's
guy's
so
got that
goddamn
invocation
hard.
where I got the at will mage armor, so I have that on like when I walk around.
Word. All right.
Paranoid guy.
And then Fry, I believe a 20 probably hits you.
My AC is 20. I'm 18 and I just put 2 more on myself.
If it meets, it beats, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. So a 20 will hit you then.
All right.
Cool. So you take 5 slashing damage and 3 fire damage. Right. So yeah,
It
Randy
beats. It beats.
cries out in pain as he is clawed by vicious magma claws. And yeah, Fry does a heckin' Haru as well. While Enoch just
Ooga.
magic blocking. Yay. Enoch, it's your turn.
Okay, that was terrifying. There, everyone closed
do,
in on
man.
us, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I would have to do Eldritch Blast at a disadvantage, so I'm going to do Mind Sliver, the cantrip.
Okay. Can you cast it to VTT so I can see what it is?
Yes, let me cast on VTT. It is a cantrip, and the closest person to me got to make a saving throw, intelligence saving throw.
Okay. It fails and takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, could I have used my bonus action before that to cast Hex
Yeah, sure.
before I cast that thing?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. So then, if that guy's hexed, he takes a necrotic.
So Hex is a first level spell?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And
Well,
the
it's
other
a-
was a
Well, I
cantrip.
cast with pack magic, so it's just a spell. But yeah,
Right. No, I realize that I mean, it's not a cantrip because you can't cast 2 cantrips in a round, but you can
Yeah,
cast a
it's not-
cantrip and a spell, so it's fine. Okay. So
And that's my turn. I'm not running anywhere.
okay, and so
Running
he
sounds dangerous.
took a total of 6 damage from you, and it's this guy out right here that you
Yeah.
did the damage to. All right, Randy, how you feeling, buddy?
Oh man, I'm fucking dead. I'm getting owned here. Okay. Let me. Okay, so basically, I either need to cast false life on myself in order to give myself a heal, or I need to just run away. Oh, wait, I have a spell called Gust of Wind. Maybe I can knock enemies away. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I think I know what to do.
So yeah, this was really interesting. He was discovering what spells he had.
Is
Right.
there, like, in this edition, is there like a 5-foot step or shift or anything like that? Like, is there like a movement that does not provoke attacks of opportunity?
So you can use your action to disengage. If
Okay.
you disengage, no movement causes attacks of opportunity.
But I do have to use like a second move in order to move.
You
well,
always have 30 feet of movement, or
the
whatever your
difference
movement.
in 5th edition also is that you don't provoke an opportunity attack unless you're exiting somebody's reach. So you can like go move around people and not get hit with opportunity attacks.
Okay. Okay. So it's not.
But
okay.
if you exit somebody's threat, then they get to whack you.
There are 2 methods like right directly south of me, right?
Yeah.
And 1 west of me.
Right.
So if I moved here, I would provoke 2 attacks of opportunity, right?
Yes.
Does casting spells provoke attacks of opportunity?
No.
It does not. Okay. Does it do any sort of disadvantage or anything like that?
No. The only thing is if it's a ranged spell, like Eldritch Blast, for instance, that's done with disadvantage if they're this close.
Okay. Okay. A line of strong wind.
Also, would you? Is there any way to get your microphone a little closer to your mouth? I'm having a bit of a hard time.
Oh
hearing you.
yeah. Sorry, I was just leaning back. I can lean forward. Okay, how does that sound?
Sounds the same.
Oh, you know what it is?
It's on a different mic, isn't it?
That's probably what it is.
Okay.
How
Yeah,
long
I
is
was like,
this?
yeah, it sounds like your mic is like on the table or something away from you.
Oh shit! So Hex is literally just Warlock Hunter's Mark. That's cool.
Yep. Jesse, did you break your microphone? Yeah, we can't hear you now. Yeah, so this is some shit that, like, my God, if this could be what I fix in my life, it would be
Ollie Oxenford?
is dealing with like
Hello.
the audio stuff.
Oh.
They'll be back. And like
Goodbye. I mean.
sorting out the setup.
Hello.
I wonder where you are. I wonder what you do. I would like to cast Gust of Wind.
Somewhere
Blow away the
feeling
moments.
lonely.
Okay.
Or is
So it's a
someone
strength
loving
save.
you?
And which? Let's see. What would hit that? Randy.
Bard?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'd hit that.
60 and 10 feet wide. Blast from you in a direction you choose. Okay.
Let's see here.
I see.
A little bit of this. Up
I mean, it's 10 feet wide.
there. Oop.
So 2 of them. Actually,
I'm just gonna
1,
this and
2,
bring it up a
3,
notch.
4. You can get 5 in it.
Got
Well,
5
I guess no,
on
just
it.
4. But also would push Fry.
On the start of Fry's turn next turn, right? He would get pushed.
Something like that, yeah. Is that what happens? Is it on the start of their turn? I think this is where I think I misran
Says that
this.
each creature that starts its turn.
But I will say gust of wind is kind of some bullshit for that
Oh,
reason, right?
Okay,
like,
yeah.
So yes, so it does wait until their turn to start that they get moved, right?
Which is fine because they don't move until their turn anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, and
we can still beat them up
let's see, spend
Right.
before they get yeeted.
Well, I made a little mistake. I shouldn't have used my mace.
to hit
I
counted from
didn't
the side.
intend to, but apparently clerics are tanks.
Certainly can be. When you haven't got it. That's why I'm ruling that. So it's 10 feet wide. It's not just. Anyway, and then how long does this last? Okay, so it lasts up to a minute. It's a concentration spell. Okay, cool. So there is a huge column of wind that breaks out from the halfling and begins gusting across.
The halfling broke wind.
everybody's Robes and capes all flapping, kind of in this one direction.
Boy band reference.
And, oh, motherfucker.
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 Oh shit.
Hello.
That's how I do things now.
Are you back?
Self-referencing machine.
Well, he still needs to hear us.
I think we still can't hear him.
Yeah, I mean, could Jesse hear us?
I think he'd type it if he did.
You can switch back to the other mic if that's the only thing that's working. It's fine. It's better than nothing, right? Anyway, so okay, so gust of wind goes off. Any bonus action?
He's a, what is he, a sorcerer?
Yeah,
We got a sorcerer, a warlock, and a cleric.
yeah.
Walk into a bar.
Walk into a hot bar.
Yeah.
Off
God, I
flambe.
sure wish there were some fighters to take all these hits for us.
Right.
Turns out clerics can be kind of tanky too.
Yeah, with the AC, like you're almost certainly should be kind of trying to tank, but I'll be honest.
You're
So
gonna fail all the dragon's breath saves, but
So
like
this room by rote, like what's in the book, has 8 methods. I was like, okay, well, there's only 3 of us, so I believe I have any bonus spells. This spells don't take effect immediately. It's too risky to move. Yeah,
awesome.
you're fine. Okay, great. So that means it is Fry's turn.
So it was this guy smacked the first time.
Yes.
I'm gonna smack him with something a little different this time.
Okay. Oh, wow. Inflict wound. Okay. Yeah, a 7 does not hit. Sadly.
Does that expend the spell?
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
does.
does.
Yeah, for inflict wounds. Inflict wounds is wonderful. It's so good, but that's also like
But you have to hit.
one thing that sucks about it.
Yeah.
Is that you get an attack roll and then
So yeah, you go to reach out. Sorry.
So
what's
I'm
it?
allowed to also cast cantrip.
Yes, if you have a bonus action cantrip.
No, that's an action. Never mind.
Yeah, that's an action.
Can I give guidance to myself?
You
No,
touch
mine is
one
an
willing
action.
creature once put spell. Yeah, you can.
With an action. I can't.
That's not.
Oh, right. You can't do it this round, but yes, you can infect it. Oh, thank you, Mama.
Then I just hold steady.
Okay.
Although guidance is for ability checks and not attack rolls.
Yep.
Bless is really good for that shit though.
So
Well,
go
it's
bless.
more for if they decide to do another area attack.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a saving throw. Same thing. Not really, but
Is it? Let's see here.
It's
We're
not
gonna
the same
roll
thing, is it?
some Strength saving throws.
for the methods.
Yeah. Which is what the fuck is it? DC 11. Okay.
Love methods.
Fuck. Okay. So 2 of them are blown back. I'm gonna rule that it's these 2. And
Accurately.
it is. Let's see. So each creature that starts on a
I'll be right
surface
back.
will be pushed 15 feet away from you. So
15 feet's nice.
1, 2, 3. Is that right? Or should they be up here? I feel like that's better. All right. And these 2 succeeded on their saves, so they are not moved. All right, cool. And then let's see, for them to move closer, creature spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to you. Okay, cool. All right, so and the methods now are going to attack in order. So fuck. All right, we're gonna start from right to left this time. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck!
Ah!
Ah!
Oh no.
These methods.
All right.
All around me.
Well, kids. I don't know how this is gonna go, but
All right. I believe that I should be audible now.
okay.
Awesome. It works.
The short fat elf is now surrounded by burning lava. Yay!
Angry
Uh,
lava.
Angry
The
lava.
lava's
Okay.
mad at us.
So,
Only 2 of them hit.
only hold on. So that's not necessarily true. They rolled a 17, an 18, a 22, a 12, a 23, and another 17. So 2 of these are going for Randy and Enoch. I'm just gonna rule that the 12 goes for Randy because I don't want to down you like on the first thing. But that means a 17 is going for Enoch. Does that hit you, Enoch?
It would, yes, that's fine.
Okay. Well, is it? So you take 3 slashing and 1 fire damage.
Yeah, that's plenty fine.
Your key catches on fire.
Oh, the key's on fire?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, wait a second. Okay, cool.
Good
Hit
thing
points, I'm still doing okay. The key is actively burning now, huh?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So you have 1d4 rounds. You have 4 rounds before it is no longer a key and just ashes.
Okay.
All right, 4 rounds. All right, we're gonna be able to do this.
You'll be fine. This will be fine.
We can do it. We can do it.
Question: does holding the burning key injure us?
I'm gonna rule no for now. I think you're. Well,
'Cause
first of
it's
all,
only like a little bit on fire.
Enoch is also fire resistant.
Okay, yeah,
It's a
Enoch
tiefling,
should definitely
so-
keep it.
Speaking of Enoch, it is your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, this is terrifying. The key's on fire. I don't like that.
Right.
All right. Where in relation to me in the room is the place where the key's supposed to go?
It is down here.
Oh, it's like across the thing over there.
Yeah. In fact, I will just go ahead and draw. So this is the ladder. The ladder is 20 feet up, so you have to go up 20 feet up a ladder. So
Okay.
you would need enough movement to do both of those things. So like if you went from here to here, that's 30 feet. And then if you dash,
Okay.
you could go 20 feet up.
Well, I'm gonna move the 30 feet.
Okay. Do you want to?
This guy's gonna attack me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna move the 30 feet over yonder.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can move that, huh?
You rolled a 12 to hit, which fails.
Okay. And I'm gonna use my action to cast Prestidigitation and try and snuff the key out. The key's on fire. I don't like that.
Oh, you're putting out the fire.
Can I do that with Prestidigitation? It
Sure.
snuffs out
Yeah,
candles.
yeah,
This is
that's-
kind of candle shaped.
Sure. Fuck it. It's the first round. Yeah. You have put out the key.
Oh, thank
All right.
goodness.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Cool. Actually, I would like to know how do you cast Prestidigitation? What is that like?
I feel like I'm using this orange, like there's this little swirling orange orb that I'm kind of using as a spell focus. So I'm almost just imagining myself like rubbing it, rubbing the orb. Come on, like trying to get the magic to get out of it.
Nice. Eating while running,
God, okay.
probably not a good look.
How much HP does Fry have?
Right?
I got 10.
Okay.
You have 10 hit points?
Okay, I've got 5 hit points.
You never
So-
told me the damage from the last attack.
Oh, right. Fuck. Okay. So 2 of those hit you, and one of them was a crit, right?
Yeah.
Say goodbye to Fry.
Yeah.
He's about to get Fry edge.
So total slashing damage is 5, and total fire damage is 10.
Oh,
You broke my smolder.
I'm at -5.
Okay, no, you're at 0. You have fallen. Okay.
The fat little elf is on the floor steaming like a bun.
Okay. Is it my turn?
It is Randy's turn.
Okay, beautiful. I would like to use, what is it called? Disengage? Okay. So how much can I move now that I've disengaged?
your full movement.
Like double movement? Like can I move
No, just regular movement. You just don't provoke opportunity attacks when you're disengaged.
Okay. So like effectively it's like I use one action to disengage and then I have the remaining 30 of my natural movement to move.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right.
But then you've used your action to disengage. But yeah,
Right, exactly. Yeah. Okay, that is what I do. I inch across the wall, like I move around the mephit, and then I kind of move along the wall, and I'm trying to get to the
You can just walk straight from here to here.
But there's a
The wind.
oh, does the wind not take effect right away?
I
It
don't think
only
the wind
it-
messes with your movement that. when
It
you're moving
actually
that
only
direction.
applies if you start your turn in the wind.
Oh shit. Okay.
Or if you're trying to walk against it.
Yeah.
All
if
right.
anything that's trying to walk towards you.
All right. Well, then I will do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mhm.
All right. I get up to the bottom of the ladder.
Okay. You have run to the ladder.
I have indeed.
So you're just gonna leave
this is
your
not-
you're just gonna
this is
leave your
not
dead
good.
friend there.
I look like he's been fucking toasted. I'm pretty sure that he's I'm pretty sure that he's done for.
Right.
And besides, Warlock Joe said it was no problem,
Ah,
right?
Yeah.
fuck, man.
We can
It-
handle this.
Randy, when you come up to me, I'm handing you the key.
Okay, I take the key.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I believe that's everything that I can do. So yes.
Okay. Fry.
There's no like intrinsic bonus actions that any character can take, are there?
Only
No.
only the 2-weapon fighting one,
Oh yeah.
which just means like
Oh.
if you made an attack on your with your action, you can use your bonus action to make an attack with your offhand without bonuses. It's really weird.
Okay, so it's like I can attack someone and then slap them with my left hand.
Exactly. It's for like
Wonky.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
I would like to slap Enoch, but like in a friendly way. Just like
smack him on the butt.
exactly.
Get in there. Go
Good
up,
job,
the fucking,
sport.
up the fucking ladder.
Good hustle. Good hustle. Slap, slap.
All right. Fry, go ahead and make a death save. You have guidance on it. Or wait a minute, you don't, do you? You didn't end up casting guidance on yourself.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Ooh.
There's no button.
Hmm?
There we go.
Okay. You are not quite dead. And I'm gonna because you guys are pretty much fucked right now, we're gonna do something a little bit different than what Dungeons and Dragons normally allows. You are on death's door, meaning you will die if you fail 3 saving throws, but you can still act. This is your moment of heroism, your last fighting chance. So you can still take your turn.
Ooh.
Oh, that's such an incredible mechanic, Gabe.
Where did I get this amazing
Where'd you
idea?
get such an awesome idea?
Yep. By the way, this feature comes from Quest, the Quest TTRPG that I was introduced to by Jesse.
Set it over there.
So check it out.
Lobby.
Yeah.
Get our
Uh,
module.
That's
That's
the
cool.
case.
You get like a legendary, like, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Well, like basically, you don't go unconscious when you get down to low HP. Essentially, you're still able to do stuff.
Like, you still gotta make saving throws for death, but it's just like you're up there, like a
Yeah, pretty much.
Conan.
Pretty much. Think Boromir as he gets peppered full of arrows. He doesn't just
Oh my
go
God,
down
yeah.
immediately upon getting hit by one arrow. He fights.
The
He
metal
fights
ass
on.
dying. Yeah. All
fucking
right. What are you doing?
Boromir,
What are
man.
you doing, Fry?
Well, they're all running, right?
Yeah. They have
Rawhead
they
is in
have
the- yeah.
abandoned you.
I'm gonna come back. Sure looks like we're abandoning you anyway.
Look, I don't think of it as
I don't
abandoning
even think
it.
I can
think of,
disengage.
you know-
I'm surrounded.
You can disengage.
Okay,
Yeah, it's an action.
so I disengage, and run towards them. 6.
All right, cool. You run across the room. You're like, "Fuck this."
Incredible.
Oh, they're gonna come
Hopping
right
across
for
the room.
us.
I'm hiding behind you guys right now.
No,
That's what's up.
I gesture to Fry. I'm like, no, go on the other side of us.
We can't let them take the Hobbit.
Wait a minute. Did you guys know that magma mephits can fly?
I did not know that.
How else
Is
are they
that-
supposed to get around?
Hold on, is that fucking real? Yeah, they have a 30-foot fly speed.
It's magic magma.
What the fuck, dude? These guys are badass. All right. Well, all right. So the mephits are going to attempt to converge on you. They do have 30 feet of movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty much all move there.
And let's see. These ones all have to move. So I think they can only move 15 because they're moving towards you. There. Actually, yeah, all of you guys. Just 1, 2, 3. So they're all trying to approach you. One of them does get in range. That's this one, and he is going to attack Fry. Or I'm sorry, Randy.
How dare you? How dare you attack Randy?
How dare you attack me? I was randomly. Oh, that's not the fucking thing to do. I gotta do a claw attack. Hello.
The
Fucking
claw.
16 to hit. God damn it.
All right, I am I am now also at death's door.
Yes, four slashing plus 4 fire. You are at death's door.
I kind of like the idea that she's got like these amazing cataract in her left eye.
So Enoch, it is your turn.
Wonderful. So let me get our situation here. So we have 2 people on death saves. One has a succeeded death save, and one hasn't taken any yet, right?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, but y'all are both on death saves, and y'all are in front of me.
Yeah. I do have false life, so I'm going to cast that on myself when I get the opportunity.
Okay, cool. I am going to wait a second. That was you, Randy, right?
Yes, Randy the sorcerer has false life, which he can
Alright.
cast on himself in order to give himself 1d4 plus 9 hit points.
Cool. I'm gonna stabilize you. I don't know how that works in this.
You don't have to.
Oh, I
They
don't
can-
have to. Okay.
They can both stabilize themselves. Wait a minute. No, you have spare the dying bread.
Yeah, because I'm a Pact of the Tome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pact of the Tome gets extra cantrips from outside the Warlock list.
So because I think so, Jesse. What does false life do?
It gives temporary hit points.
Okay. So that would bring you up in hit points above 0, meaning you're stabilized.
Okay.
Bibley, do you or Alex, do you have a way of recovering yourself?
I'm a cleric. Yeah.
Okay. So technically, both of them can kind of heal themselves out of death's
Okay,
door.
so I'm just gonna
We're
like.
doing great. We're doing great. Come on, let's get out of this room.
Okay.
I can heal and then run. So
Cool.
if the door is
Okay,
open, I
if
can go
everyone's
through.
scrambling up the ladder, I'm gonna use my movement. Is
Wait,
ladder slower?
Wait, I have the key. You
Oh,
gave
you
it
have
to
the
me.
key.
I mean, just grab it.
Yeah,
It's not going to
yeah,
cost you
fuck
anything to grab it.
All right,
Back
fuck
to
it.
you. I'm like, why did you give
I
it to
gave
me?
it to you when I was gonna go
You take
back.
it. No, you take it.
When I was gonna go back and save homie, I gave it to you just in case. But
Well, you're still welcome to go back. I'll go up ahead.
all right, I grabbed the key. I'm gonna dash to the top.
You don't have to dash. Your 30 feet movement will get you up the ladder, no problem.
Okay, then I'm gonna open the door and hop up there.
Yep. So you get up there. You unlock the trap door, and
And I'm gonna hold it open for Fry and Randy.
Yeah, and you rush through it. Let me go ahead and move through the. So Enoch is now out of
If I
this
didn't
room.
need to take an action, can I hold my action to slam the door shut as soon as Fry and Randy get up?
Sounds great.
Oh,
So
awesome.
Randy, it's your turn.
I dash right up after him.
Okay, so don't dash. You can make it all the way up to the top.
Sorry, I'm saying dash. I
Right.
I climb up quickly after him.
You climb up, and you still have an action. Would you like to?
I would like to cast false life.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Where are my spell slots? How do those work? I guess I'll just cast it as the regular version of it.
Yeah.
Level 1 false life.
Okay.
Cast. So I have 6 false HP.
It looks like you clicked it twice.
Oh, okay.
You got an 8
I
the
have
first
8
time. I would
false
take that.
HP.
Yeah. So yeah, set your temporary HP to 8.
The components are a small amount of alcohol or distilled spirits. So I whip out a little vial of gin and then I just dump it all over
Literally do the
myself.
video game thing.
Nice. All right. So you have now. I will say, in running up that, you are leaving. You're not disengaging, right? So the method is going to get 1 attack on you.
Wait, there's a method?
Yeah, there's a method that attacked you last round. It's the
Oh,
one.
the
that brought
one
you down.
method. Fuck.
Oh shit, that's right. There is a method. Okay, well in that case I want to cast false life first and then go up the ladder.
Okay. Good, because it rolled a 21 to hit you.
No. Okay, how much damage does it do?
4.
Oh, 4.
Okay, I'm still at 4 temporary HP.
Still almost alive.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
that's
you
how
make it up. You make it out, and you are alive.
I turn to face whatever horror is in this next room.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Fry,
I hope it's
your
terrifying.
turn.
First things first.
Huh?
Damn,
no.
that's a lot of healing.
Oh, 18. Nice. You're healing yourself up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I follow suit and run up the ladder, knowing I'm gonna get smacked in the ass.
You can't. It already used its reaction. It only gets
Oh.
one reaction per round.
Oh,
Wait.
nice.
It
Attack of
only hits one of
opportunity.
you.
Wait,
Yeah, you can only hit one of you.
And boom. All right.
All right, you rush up. The cover comes down and gets latched, and you hear as the Mephits kind of slap up against the wall below, impotent in their fury.
Stupid methods, I say with a chuckle. And then I look over at Fry and I say, I always knew you could do it. Hey, you're a cleric, right? Can you heal me? This false life is going away real quick.
Okay, how long does it last?
It's temporary.
Right, but how long how's the spell last? Or is it just like when they run out?
1 hour. 1 hour.
Okay, cool. So let me just describe the room you're in real quick. So the majority of this steamy room is taken up by a large hot tub with only a narrow walkway around the edge. On one side sits a pair of fishy-looking humanoids who glare at a pair of blue-tinged, pointy-eared humanoids sitting on the other side. Each duo has an animal companion, which do not seem to share their owner's enmity, and the shark and giant seahorse relax nearby. On each side of the tub, an underwater passage leads to its own gently swirling portal. So this is the room you're in.
Okay.
Do the inhabitants of the room do they pay us any attention? Do they look at us?
They notice you. I think so you are coming in on the side where you would be visible to the fishy looking humanoids, and they don't really, because they have kind of fish faces, they don't emote the way that you would be able to read a human emote. And so yeah, they just look kind of gobsmacked, but then you realize like that's just how they look.
Man.
That's just her face.
And
Okay.
like, yeah, they're kind of like like they have eyes on the sides of their head, right? So like they're facing that way and looking at you. Big glassy eye.
Gross. Okay.
Gross.
So I badger Fry to cast Cure Wounds
Hey,
on me.
heal me. Hey, you heal me.
Pretty
did.
much, yeah.
Okay.
Classic rogue.
13.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. I'm doing great. I've got 13 HP.
Now, is this portal visible from where we showed up, or do I have to like approach the pool to look at it?
It's a good question. So you can see that there is an underwater passage, like under the hot tub, but I don't think that you can see the portal.
I ruined this encounter,
Okay.
actually. I really screwed up the whole
But there's
description of
swirling
this thing.
water coming out of it, I assume is what this means.
Is there any other way to leave the room, or just these two portals?
That's a good question. Yeah. So you see the same kind of ladder and setup on the opposite side of the room. But you don't see any key anywhere. There's nothing obvious.
All right. And the fishy and the like the humanoids are not aggressive, or at least don't appear to be aggressive towards us.
They look pretty relaxed right now, although like
they are personally relaxed, but they're uncomfortable with the people across from them. It seems.
Ah,
All right.
I bring up the query to the facing or to both the groups facing each other. Mind if I take a nap?
But by all means.
By all means.
Says one of the
By all
one of the
means.
sea elves.
I say, hey, before you take a nap, could you cast Cure Wounds on me again? I'm only feeling about 50% right now.
I think what Bibli is, or what what Fry is asking is, can you take a short rest? Is that what you're asking?
That won't get me my spell slots back. I'm gonna sleep as long as I can.
Wait,
You want to take a long rest? You want to spend 8 hours in this room? You totally can.
I
There's-
think
got the
there-
rations.
I don't want to spend 8 hours in this hot tub. That's gonna prunify our flesh.
Oh no, you don't have to be
You're not
in the
in the
hot tub.
hot
You can just
tub.
lay on the side, right?
I don't want to spend 8 hours here.
All right. So it sounds like a no from your party. It also sounds like one of them's going to keep pestering you about a cure wounds.
I'm like, come
Well, the
on,
problem-
man.
The problem is, I only got the one spell left.
Yeah, one spell for one cure wounds for Randy.
Well, yes, for one cure wounds, but not for you.
I mean, we could spend some time trying to figure out with these elves what the fuck's going on in here. I don't speak elf though. I don't know what the fuck elves say.
I
Well, no,
speak
was near
Draconic.
half health as well, so I'm healing myself.
Oh, that's right. The elf just said something in like a common language. We can.
Okay,
roll.
phenomenal. Okay.
Yeah, it does say here any one language, usually common. I'm going to give them common in this case, even though it doesn't make a ton of sense. Because
Well, I mean,
otherwise
it
it
makes sense
probably
that they're living
wouldn't
here.
would not be a very fun thing.
They gotta
going
know
on
how to
here.
communicate with their boss, right? I'm assuming they have a boss that isn't
You-
an elf. I don't know. I'll ask them.
Are you asking them?
Yeah.
What are you
yeah,
guys up
yeah.
to over in here?
Let's talk to them.
All right. So yeah, so you asked the elves what they're up to. First of all, yeah, okay. So yeah, they basically say that Warlock Joe invited us to this amazing state-of-the-art steam-powered hot tub, but he didn't tell us that he was inviting these losers. To which the Sahagwin, boo, and like kind of like, you're the real losers, like pointing your drowning babies, like they're just, I don't know, they call them weird names and shit. Yeah, it kind of escalates from there. Like you see both sides like just kind of getting more and more hostile towards each other over this conversation that you kind of started. But finally, like one of the elves there is like, yeah, we're not here for a boss. We're here for the good, good hot tub experience.
Okay.
Ooh, mind if I take a dip, man? And I'm gonna slide in.
Hop on in. So
I'm still wearing all my fucking clothes. I'm just kind of like dipping
totally
myself.
fine.
I place like some books and some papers and stuff aside, and then I just get in with all my clothes on. And
Yes,
wait.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. That's a good thing I'm a fucking warlock. Holy shit.
Okay, cool. I think, let me double check this.
Is there just like spooky warlock magic that I'm just like oblivious to? Fucking warlock show put magic in the water, but I'm just like
No. So what you do know is that you are in a zone of truth. So you have
Ooh.
entered a zone of truth and succeeded on the saving throw to not have to tell the truth. But you can tell that the elves and the Sahagwin here have not succeeded on their saving throws, which is why the hostilities escalate.
oh man, these guys can't even lie to each other for pleasantries purposes. I see. Hey guys, come on in. The water's great.
Okay. I know I'm feeling a little I'm feeling a little weirded out by this whole situation. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure it's great, but I just prunify in water and that kind of stuff. It's it's my halfling constitution. We're not built for that sort of weather. But and I
Halflings.
start looking around for a key.
Key scan.
I'm like, is there a key in this room? I'm just looking around.
Do you ask or are you looking?
I think I'm gonna go over to the Sahagwin
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, do you guys know? Is there like a key in this room or anything like that? Like, how?"
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. There's a key. Yeah, sure.
Do you know where the key is?
It's in the pool.
I look into the pool. Can I see anything?
No, it's dark.
Cool. Okay.
Yep.
So he's
You know,
not
we
in the pool, right?
we could just go down and get it for you, but
Oh yes, please do that.
well, we kind of need you to help us with something first. Just get those loser elves across the way to get the fuck out of here, and we're good. We'll help you out. No problem, buddy.
Okay, I will walk back to the group and I
No
tell
problem,
them
buddy.
in a very hushed tone, like, okay, listen, those Sahagwins, they'll get the key for us. It's somewhere in the underneath the water, but they'll get it for us if we get rid of the elves.
Is there more to this? I mean, how far away? I mean, these guys can both swim better than we can.
That's true.
Both groups.
And
Are you
I don't
saying-
trust whatever.
Are you saying that maybe we should ask the elves if they can get it for us?
I'll go see.
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
I don't know. Like, yeah. What if the elves don't ask us to do anything about the Swahagan? They just go in and get like what if they just decide to like? Do
Oh
us
yeah,
a
for sure.
solid?
Yeah, let's do that. I mean, the less work we have to do, the better, right?
Yeah.
I
So
was
do
already
you
walking
go
over
ask
to say hi.
you go ask the elf scouts about it?
I go ask them what's going on. Ask them if they've know about the key.
Oh yeah, there's a key in the pool.
Would you be able to help us getting it?
Only if you get rid of those stupid Sahagwin.
I see.
Trying to enjoy our
Afraid.
hot tub time here. These guys are ruining it.
Now, is it just the view, or do you want them out of the room?
I mean, it's really the sound they make when they're breathing. But yeah, no, I want them gone. I want them to leave.
Well, I also have another question. How do you leave?
That's a good question. The adventure here makes no mention of how they would
You're on the
actually
second
leave.
floor. We had to get past Muffets to get here. The only
Right,
other
right.
door we know of is the ceiling.
Well, I mean, how you leave is through the ceiling.
How do they leave?
Yeah, let's just ask them. How do you leave?
Well, that's
How
what I
did you-
did. I asked them.
How
"How
did
do you
how
leave?"
did you enter this room to begin with, or leave the room?
Hold on a second.
Yeah, if we ask them to leave, how do you leave? Like, I don't even know how.
That has something to do with that weirdness in the water.
I think I asked the question that wasn't thought of.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's actually really interesting. Like this, so
Yeah, so this
This
highlighted
is
something.
our job right now. That's what we're supposed to do, right?
This highlighted something that wasn't clear in the
yeah, I
module.
mean, how else would you leave? The way you came in, it would just go down they would just go down the stairs and like down the trapdoor, down to the first floor and out the door.
How'd you guys get past those little lava dudes?
We
We
ran.
walked. We just went past them.
How'd you get through the door without a key?
We used the key. We used the wooden key. It resets. Have you never been in a Warlock Joe's tower before?
No.
Nah, does he
Oh.
franchise?
Oh, it's your first time? Okay, all right. I
So you
respect it.
just walked up to the key, grabbed it, used it on the door, didn't have to deal with any lava dudes?
Well, I mean, the lava dudes popped up. We just ran. Isn't
Oh.
that what you did?
Well, we tried to, but they were in the way. So we
No,
tried
that
to
is what we
fight,
did. We
but
did just
didn't
run.
work.
It is literally what you did. You
We
just almost
suck at
died
it.
first. For a moment, you were like, "Oh, this is a combat. Okay, let's win this with combat." Then you were like, "We're not winning this with combat. Let's get the fuck out of
And
here."
for a second, I was like, let's deal some damage. And then I was like, wait, there's like 6 of them.
and it's the first room. All right. Tell you what.
Wait, you said that there were passages, correct?
So there is an underwater passage. So it says on each side of the tub, an underwater passage leads to its own gently swirling portal. You're the one who wrote this, so maybe you can tell me what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
I point at the portal and I say, where do those portals go, or where does that portal go?
Pretty sure they go to the machinery for the hot tub.
Oh, that was not my intention. My intention was that the portals are how they came in.
Oh, okay.
So that's
The
how they
portals are
leave.
how they came in. Okay. I'm gonna add that to the dungeon then. Thank you. All right. So that is so that's how they came in, and that's how they can leave is through the portals, obviously. Thanks for clarifying that, Jesse.
Okay. You guys got any buckets? Like, you know, bathing buckets, you know, for it's a hot tub area, eh?
Buckets?
You know, for washing. Put over your
I would,
head.
I would like to look around for any buckets. Can I make an investigation check to find a bucket?
Roll
Sure.
for buckets.
Go ahead and roll an investigation. Yeah.
All
Because
right.
if it's anything Swedish, they got the water buckets for putting on the rocks, or just for wet towels to cool yourself while in the sauna.
15 investigation. You manage to find a bucket.
All right. I come over and I'm like, hey, Fry, I found a bucket. This bucket could be yours if you cast Cure Wounds on me.
I literally have no spells left. I have cantrips.
Okay. I hand you the bucket.
I take it. I take a big scoop of water. I walk over to the hatch we came through, quickly open it, dump the bucket, close the hatch, and say, "Hey, that's what you get."
Yeah, you hear some cursing, ignorant
Okay.
cursing.
I look at Fry and I was like, oh, I thought the bucket was gonna help us to solve this challenge.
Nope,
No,
just revenge. Just
wanted
petty
a
revenge.
small bit of revenge.
I nod and I'm like, yeah, fair enough. Here, I'm gonna do the same thing. I go over, I get some water, I open it up, I chuck the bucket, I chuck the water down and close it.
You guys keep fucking with that, they're gonna come up, bro. I
Oh,
don't trust
shit,
that.
you're right. Okay.
I'm swimming over there. I'm gonna see what's up with the ladder. Can I swim over to the ladder to see?
You can walk over to the ladder. So the ladder is on the outside. So there's like the hot tub is just in the middle of the room, and there's two portals.
Okay. I'm gonna swim through the hot tub anyway.
Okay, you swim across the room.
Alright.
And you get over to the ladder.
I'm gonna just kind of carefully climb it, just
Yep.
kind of see what's going on. If the door up here, if there's a door, where it goes.
It's a trap door, just like the last one, and it has a lock on it, just like the last one.
All right.
I'll tell you what. I need to use the washroom, so I'm gonna take a quick bio. Why doesn't everybody go ahead and do that and think about what you'd like to do here?
Okay. I will buy.
All right. Let's see what's. I left it running.
Right. But like, there's also like an
Howdy, hey.
Hey, not very often you get to run an adventure where it's changing literally while you're reading it. Thanks for touching that up, Jesse.
Magic.
Isn't that how all adventures are?
I mean, yeah. I like it. We were talking the other day, just Austin and I, about why adventure modules, like reading an adventure module, is so much more difficult than running homebrew. And we crystallized it down to a really good statement, which is like, when you're running homebrew, if you would normally look it up, you just make it up, right? Whereas in a module, you're expecting a bunch of things to be like, you're expecting to be able to look it up, kind of, right? And like, there's also like an immersion bit where like reading the contents of an adventure module doesn't really put you in the place to go like, oh, and now I know why these people are doing these things or what all these things mean. Like, whereas when you're
very true.
when you're writing something or imagining something, you're like, you're already there. And you're
It's
just
actually,
filling
I
in the
would
blanks.
actually contest that, and I would say that even when you are writing it, you are not there. It's only once you've run it or played it that you're like, oh yeah, wait, why are these people here, or
Right.
something like that.
Totally. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Well, it looks like everybody's back. So
Okay.
so what is your plan? You have gotten up to the yeah, so Enoch has been checking out the lock on the trapdoor.
Okay.
What is everybody else doing besides torturing the magma mephits from the floor below?
I would like to. I would like to join Enoch because I know a thing or two about locks and whatnot. So I would like to go over there and give my expertise and assistance. Is there a
Alright.
help action in this edition?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Okay.
can help.
So
There
if
is.
Enoch is doing like any sort of investigation or anything to gain information, I'll help.
Okay. Is that what you're doing, Enoch? I think we already.
Oh, well, I was up there just checking things out. I was planning on coming back down the ladder and talking more with the folks, but you said that you have thieves' tools, and do you have like, I don't know if you have a proficiency in that or anything, but you have the tools.
I
Or did it give you
presume.
it because it was like a background or something?
I have no idea. I have no idea why
awesome.
I have these things. I only stepped into existence directly outside of this tower. I don't know who I am. I'm just figuring
I was
things out. as I
gonna
go along.
maybe try and bamboozle the elves in some way.
Yeah, bamboozle them to do what?
Well, I mean, it seems as though that their issue with the Swahagan or Sohagan and vice versa seems petty. So I'm gonna maybe try and appeal to their pride as elves, maybe, and be like, come on, like they're like, I don't think that Joe was so forthcoming with your invitations. I think this is a test, man. I think he doesn't expect you to be able to collaborate with those guys. I think he brought you both there so that you'll gum each other up and won't pass through here.
As a high elf, I can attest that this is the sort of thing.
Yes.
So that's your pitch?
Yeah, my pitch is that, like, come on, you're an elf.
You can be better than
What
this.
do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean you can't do that? What do you mean you can't just work with that guy? You don't even have to say anything if you can't say anything nice.
So aquatic elves hate the Sahagwan and always have.
Okay.
It's racial enmity at its deepest and darkest. In fact, the elves like are so offended at the possibility that you're suggesting that they're like, why don't you just go fuck off and go hang out with those assholes? Like, we don't want to talk to you anymore. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, you can.
All right, okay. So
Hold
I
on.
listen to this. I go over to the Sahu again, and I'm like, "Hey, okay, if you like, do you have any suggestions about how we might like piss these guys off enough that they would leave?"
I mean, be alive. They're just assholes. Like how would you get them to leave? I don't know. How do you get rid of hemorrhoids, man?
I don't know. I've never had hemorrhoids.
There you go. If we knew, we'd get rid of them ourselves.
Wait, I have gust of wind.
I thought you already cast your 2 second level spells.
I still have another second
Oh,
level.
slot, yeah.
Okay, so I also have web, so I could web them up.
Oh, they need to. They're. How are we gonna make them?
Okay, I walk over to the other guys and I'm like, hey, if we can't get rid of these guys by like talking to them, I think that we clearly have to get rid of the elves. If we can't get rid of them by like talking to them or whatever, I could always cast the spell and just blow them through the portal.
There's only 2 of them. There's only 2 sea
Portal's
elves
underwater.
and 2 Sahagwin. Right? It's really the giant seahorse that's hanging out with the sea elves and the reef shark that's hanging out with the Sahagwin that makes them, you know.
Oh, I forgot about
Dangerous.
their animals.
Their animals look chill. I don't think they'll be a problem.
Oh man,
Yeah, it's not just a standoff of peoples. It's a
having failed my diplomatic mission to the elves, I would like to take a diplomatic mission to try and pet the seahorse. I want to pet it.
Do you have animal handling?
I don't have a proficiency in it, but
Give it a roll. Yeah, it seems a little pensive at first, but once it realizes your intentions are to pet it, it's like, oh, that's interesting. I mean,
I do indeed have.
Not every day get
proficiency with
petted, huh?
these tools. I could just pick the lock and we could just leave this place.
do you want to do that?
I don't know. I go up to the other guys and I'm like, hey, do we like want to get ourselves involved in this whole conflict between these 2 groups, or do we just want to like leave? I'm fine for whatever, but like,
I didn't come here to pet seahorses. It's nice, but that's not what I came here for.
Yeah, we came here to get treasure. I don't see any treasure in this room.
No, it's at the top of the tower.
Man, I'm gonna kick Warlock Joe's ass if we find it.
Just another call out on this, Jesse. It doesn't have a DC for the locks.
They're like,
I think there's one in the.
yeah, I think it's in the DMG.
Does it? Oh, does it say which type of lock it is?
Oh,
So
I don't know.
DC
Honestly,
15?
honestly, Gabriel, that's I leave,
Yeah.
I leave that in your capable hands.
Yeah. No, I got it. Okay. All right. Do you want to go crack this lock, or?
I'm gonna go and see if I can do it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna examine this, see if I need a key or if I can just pop it open, jimmy it open.
Yeah. Give me a dexterity thieves tools if you have the thieves tools proficiency.
I do have the thieves tools proficiency.
Yep.
I
So it'll be a +2, I think.
do not know exactly what to click here.
Just go ahead and if you can just click your dexterity and we'll add 2.
is
Even
D&D Beyond
worse,
somehow
that's
still
also-
hasn't implemented thieves tools.
I'm gonna double check that. That can't be true.
Oh no.
It's so goddamn hot in this room, and there's so much steam that I'm
Oh,
like,
it's slippery.
it's so slippery. And
Yep,
it's
your hands
fucking-
are just constantly
my,
wet.
like this is exactly what I said. I'm all prunified. My fingers are too pruny to work.
Your hair's getting frizzy.
Yeah, it's terrible. I come back down. I'm like, it's impossible. We have to find the key.
Right.
They said it was in the bath. Could we like just
try to find it ourselves.
try to find it
Huh.
ourselves without their
Alright.
help?
Sure. How long would you like to
Interesting.
search for the key? As long as it takes.
Look, okay, there's
how
3
deep
of
is
us.
this
If
pool?
we each take a section, and just kind of feel around with our hands and feet, I'm sure that it won't take that long to
Okay.
find it.
I don't know how strong. How strong? How far down is these little passageways?
What little passageways? What are you talking about?
The ones in the pool.
The portal things?
Yeah, is that where the key's hiding, or is it like?
No. So So the way to think about it is it's a hot tub. There's bubbles in it, right? It's bubbling. So that's what's obscuring your vision. You can't see the keys somewhere on the pool of floor.
Did they
Ah,
fail
but
to
you can't see
unlock it?
So you'll
Oh,
have to
right, he
poke around
did. He
underwater
rolled
to get it.
garbage.
And
I
yeah,
start doing that.
okay, you start doing that. About 5 minutes goes by. You have definitely touched a couple of things that weren't keys. They weren't yours. And you like everyone in the pool is fairly uncomfortable at this point. The Sahagwin like actually look alarmed. The sea elves look kind of strangely bemused and excited.
uh-oh.
And
Never a good
after
sign when elves are
another
happy.
5 minutes, you actually
okay.
managed to offend them into moving to like different positions of the pool. They are at this point trying to stay away from you.
Well, I'm not searching like right at them. I'm searching the rest of the pool.
No, I realize that, but like you're not a huge, you don't know a ton of like biology on these things. You're reaching around in the dark. You're just accidentally touching stuff occasionally. Imagine being in a hot tub trying to relax and somebody's like actively moving around and grabbing stuff, right? Like you're splashing a little bit and it's it's just
Well,
a hassle.
I stop and look at them and say, if you wanted to help, you could, but no.
Yeah,
I continue looking.
I jump in. I continue to help as well.
Okay. After another 5 annoying minutes of the 2 or 3 of you down in the pool, one of you finally emerges with the silver key in your hand. Of course, at this point, you have caused so much annoyance to both parties that they both fucking left. So,
Victory!
Ah,
Well done.
sometimes
well
when you
done,
want a job
Joe.
done, you can't let fish people do it for you.
We have defeated Warlock Joe's challenge.
hot tub tension. Nice. All right. So yeah, so you are now in this hot tub with with your silver key.
Okay, I'm like, please, can we get out of here? It's so freaking
Let's get
hot.
to the trap door before some other bullshit shows up.
So you run up
Um,
you climb up the 20-foot ladder into the next room, unlocking it. You go inside, and I'm assuming you close the door behind you.
I peek at the top of the ladder first, see if it's better than a hot tub.
Yeah, it does look like yeah, it is not a hot tub. This room appears to be some kind of occult laboratory. It's covered in pentagrams and other esoteric symbols. There
Ooh.
isn't much time to ruminate on that because at the center of the room stands a massive winged, horned demon howling in abyssal and thrashing against invisible walls with a flaming whip and a crackling sword. On the floor and ceiling is an elaborate occult glyph, clearly the focus of a binding spell of significant power.
Oh,
That's a nope.
my character understands abyssal. Is he just like yelling shit, or is it something that like could be important?
He is talking mad shit about Joe. And actually you recognize this guy.
Oh,
This is your patron's sister's ex-boyfriend.
god damn it.
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Yeah,
I
this
heard about
fucking
this guy.
Brad. Yeah. Super douchey.
This is probably some
That's
offense
pretty
where
funny.
Brad the
Yeah.
Baylor is hilarious.
Gotta tell my patron about this.
So there is a pedestal next to an open book that seems to have a gold key on it.
All right, I would like to carefully move towards the gold key.
Yep. You get there. Yeah, you're standing before an open book and a gold key.
All right, I would like to. I would like to look at the book. What is it?
Cool. Yeah, the book explains how to disable that binding spell. So it just talks about those glyphs on the wall and ceiling, and it it's like a how-to for dummies thing. It's like breaking glyphs and bindings is super easy with the right tools and a little bit of it's like with a little bit of practice.
Oh,
you can be-
perfect.
you can be freeing demons too. And
Like,
really,
hey guys, we can free this demon.
as you start reading, the projected image of Joe appears, the same flickering
Oh shit.
visage from before, and he says, "Yeah, it's cool, huh? Are you gonna do it? You gonna let him out?"
Hold that thought. I go over to Enoch. I'm like, hey, Enoch, you're like a warlock, right? Sorry, I don't want to make any assumptions, but
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Should we let this demon out?
You
You
should
see,
definitely let
that's
it out.
Oh God, Warlock Joe's hanging out here with us.
Oh no! Did Warlock Joe just say you should definitely let it out?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know why you haven't already. It's so easy.
I'm gonna. We can hear the demon. The demon can hear us.
Yup.
Can I, in my best abyssal, try to ask it what the fuck is going on over in this room?
No, it's just enraged. It actually isn't really capable of listening to you right now. This is kind of a Brad move anyway. He's pretty fragile.
Fucking guy, man. He always punches holes through drywall.
Yeah.
Infernal
Make this a
drywall.
little too big.
Dried by magma wall.
You see, part of me feels really, really, really reluctant to release a demon, but also releasing this one might be really funny.
Joe says, like, it's so obviously an illusion. This isn't a real demon. You guys are, what, are you idiots? Look at how fake the nose is. No demon has a nose like that. It's ridiculous. You guys are a bunch of pussies.
I just kind of give the rest of the party a
Sitting
look.
there on the top,
Yeah.
top of the ladder, just with my head poking.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Enoch? You chicken?
At this point, the player had actually reacted to the calling him a
Well,
pussy.
How menacing does this demon even look? Like,
Yeah, there we go. It's like we pushed the chicken button to kind
so-
of smash this one out. It was hilarious.
I'll give you a roll that you can make to determine maybe its relative strength to you. Is that what you're trying to get?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if we release the demon and it decides to try and fuck us up, how likely are we gonna get murdered?
So
Roll.
because you have a fiend patron and you yourself are a tiefling, you have some sense of these things. Go ahead and roll either a history, a nature, or an arcana check. Whichever is
Okay.
best for you. Fine.
Oof.
Oh yeah, this thing, Joe's probably right. It's probably just an illusion. It looks too powerful to be contained, so it doesn't really rationally make sense. But yeah.
And wait, but we have the key in our possession also,
Yeah, you've got the golden key.
so we can just leave.
We've got the golden key.
Hey, do you guys want to go open up that door? I'm gonna go see what's going on with this demon.
Sure. I run up, grab the key, scurry up to the ladder, go unlock it.
Plus,
Pump my head through that
this
one.
book looks really sweet. Is this book like? Can I jack this book?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna unbind our demon friend and jack. the
Wait,
book.
you're
Hold
gonna
on.
unbind the demon.
We
Okay.
gotta unbind the demon. I'm taking that book though. That's pretty sweet.
You said you're unbinding the demon. Is that true?
Fuck it.
Yes? Okay. All right. Are you doing this
Hell yeah.
before you steal the book? Or after? Like, here, okay. What exactly are you trying to accomplish here? Are you just grabbing the book, doing the thing, and leaving, or what?
That's hopefully the goal.
Okay. Yeah. You do it.
Are we all dying?
Probably. So
Oh,
luckily, two of you are at the top of a ladder already with the door open, and only one of you is down on the bottom floor, right?
That would be me, right?
Right. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna roll initiative for everything that has
Okay.
that has just happened.
Fantastic.
I'm down, dude.
Didn't even get to
Oh,
find out
ouch.
what I was looking at.
Ouch. That's not good for me.
Initiative 10.
That initiative is not good for me.
Shit was ridiculous.
Wait, you got 11?
Yeah. I'm assuming whatever this demon thing is gonna just like beat our ass in initiative, and I'm just gonna get run down.
It did roll a 14.
It's
So
a fucking-
I think Fry gets to go first.
it's a power.
It's a Baylor. It's a
I'm
it's a
on-
19 CR fucking monster with
I'm into this.
262 hit points.
I
Let's
haven't
do
rolled
it.
my initiative yet. Mine's not higher. He goes
Oh,
first.
Fuck. So yeah, so Joe, the projected image of Joe immediately
Uh-huh.
starts howling and laughing, like, holy fucking shit, you guys actually let it out? That's amazing. Alright. So the Baylor on its turn can take 2 attacks, one with its longsword and one with its whip.
God, this thing is so much
Its
fucking
longsword
damage.
has a reach of 10 and its whip has a reach of 30 feet.
We're fucked.
Also, the Belor magically teleports along with any equipment it is wearing or carrying up to 120 feet to an unoccupied space it can see. So
It can see. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's really good to know if we get through that door.
If we get
So-
through the door,
We can close it.
we're home free.
So I think Fry and Randy are up here,
We are
Yes.
and
indeed.
Enoch is like, we'll say you're over here, okay, and the Baylor was in the middle of the room. So yeah, the Baylor is going
Come
to
on,
hit
buddy.
you
I
with
did
the
you a
longsword.
favor. I yelled in abyssal.
He
as
says,
it attacks me
thanks,
with
and
a-
he smashes you with the longsword.
Oh fuck!
Rolling-
How much does it do me there?
So it's a 22 to hit, so it hit you. You just took 31 points of damage.
Oh yeah, I'm.
Oh, wait a
down,
minute, wait a
that's it.
Yeah. So it's 15 points of slashing damage plus 16 lightning damage.
Okay, I'm like, holy shit!
That's
It's
one of your
real!
fault.
Hold on. And then it uses its whip and rolls a 27. And we'll go for Randy.
Oh shit!
No!
Why?
Yeah, that hit. So 26 slashing damage plus 20 fire damage. On Death's Door? Are we all on Death's Door again?
Oh yeah, big time death.
Are we playing that? Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, okay. And then the Baylor with the rest of its movement is going to go to the entrance through which you came in. And go down.
Man, we
Basically,
probably
it
fucked up
rips
letting
off
that guy
the
go, man.
it rips off the fucking trapdoor. It goes downstairs. Basically, it's like fucking mortals.
I hope he goes into the elf portal.
Yeah, so yeah, it actually, it's as soon as he goes down like through the trapdoor, which is now broken out, right? Like he has
Oh,
had to,
fuck.
he's so big, so he gets down there, and you hear him go like cursing and stuff, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I got a hot tub." Like,
You see, he was just a little cranky. All we had to do was like,
I'm like fucking.
Say that with a
bleeding,
big
from
scorched
fucking.
accent
I'm
here.
like scorched. I'm like,
Yeah.
why did you let him out? I thought you said he was your friend or something. What the fuck?
no, man, I said he was my patron sister's ex-boyfriend. Maybe the ex part should have given me a inkling on that.
so y'all are on death's
Maybe he was
door.
an ex for a reason, man.
Y'all are on death's door. Fry, I believe it's your turn.
So I'm still up and good, right?
Bill Fry.
You did not get hit at all, and I'm gonna say the only possible reason for that is your divine protection. It's almost like the demon couldn't see you.
I would like to cast false life on myself.
I think that's a fair move.
I don't actually have anything Healy left, so
All right, I
Yeah,
get
I
6
attempt
false
first aid.
hit points. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm ready. Let's go on.
Well, so Enoch is still he's on death's door, but like he can still move. So if you want to cast your spare the dying, you can spare yourself from having
Oh,
to make
I can stabilize myself.
right using that spare the dying spell.
Yeah, and then we can hopefully take like a hour long siesta
Theoretically-
upstairs at least.
Theoretically, this room is like available to you. You can just stay here for 8 hours.
No, but there's a fucking demon.
No. The demon left. The demon went downstairs.
Yeah, you can come back.
He is on his way
But-
out.
Man, I hope Warlock Joe has some serious insurance.
Yeah, that's not really what Warlock Joe's about.
Warlock Joe, uninsured.
Yeah. So
Wait, so if we don't have to leave this room right away and we can post it for an hour, can we just like take a cat nap and regain our hit die?
You might want to just do it for a long rest at this point. You might be in for 8 hours. I'm not gonna lie.
Do we have any food?
I think you probably have
Probably.
rations on your character sheets.
I
Probably
scrounge
not.
around. I see if I can find anything. Because if we're gonna stay here for 8 hours, like, come on, we're gonna need something to eat. We're gonna need like some, you know.
You have 1 day of rations in your inventory. You can burn that to eat.
I've got 10 of them, so I'm good.
Who said that they were a good cook?
Fry.
Fry, do you have cooking supplies, right?
I have rations currently. I was hoping to find the supplies here as he's poking around the lab.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
I
we never
start
found the
loo-
kitchen.
And actually, you do find that this place is pretty equipped to, do some interesting cooking, and there's even some interesting recipes written down in that.
Oh
book.
my god, yes, please cook us some
I
food,
whip out
Fry.
notebook. I start writing all the recipes. I might take a Bunsen burner or two.
Okay.
Hold on. I got a pen. Let's actually write this shit down.
Yeah.
Next time I go to prison, I want to know prison food, how we do this. I have prestidigitation. Even if it's garbage, we can make it taste okay.
That is how my original Fry got people to eat the stew, which was usually the creatures we killed.
Ew, gross. Oh,
Love-
you guys really like artificially prestidigitation flavored stuff. You can't taste through it. It's so disgusting. I guess
Hello to my
none of you guys are
people.
halflings, so you don't have like a real like
Refined
refined
palate
palate,
of it.
right? It's like, you know,
I'm
you
a
elves,
elf.
Good
you'll
cow.
you'll eat anything.
I eat
that's, like,
food
you know,
because it's
got a
required to process
breading
my
on it or
bodily
whatever.
functions. Thank you very much.
And then tieflings, you guys just burn everything. You're like, oh, I don't like the
Tootsie
taste.
tootsies,
overcooked.
Kelly.
Every
Put it
fucking
back
time.
in for another couple minutes, you know.
It's the
Um,
fire resistance, man. I can never tell when it's too hot.
I like this bit. I
Let
thought
me
this
just
was a
tell
lot of
you,
fun.
it's basically always too hot.
So Fry, you don't have like any proficiency in cooking on your character sheet at all.
Well, it's a feat, and I was waiting for a level 4 to get it.
Oh, so you're working your way up to it, which means you're not good at cooking yet. Great.
I say I am.
Right.
I
No,
would-
I realize that you're saying something. I'm just verifying that it's not true. All right, cool.
I have no actual high proficiency. That's kind of why I have rations.
Cool. Then yeah, go ahead and roll a deception check.
If he's bad at cooking, I can cook.
I don't think he's gonna let that happen. Are you gonna let that happen? Are you gonna
Well,
stand for
Not
this?
that I'm bad at cooking. It's just that I'm not good at cooking.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the 14 is pretty convincing. You managed to pretend cook enough that Randy
Well, I
doesn't
mean,
just
he's
take over.
really cooking, isn't he?
He's really cooking, but like
Yeah.
he seems to know what he's doing enough that you don't go like whoa, you're clearly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So you don't interfere at all. He
No.
does cook the meal.
Nice.
And I don't know. How would you? Should we resolve how well you
It's a
cooked your
surf-
meal?
It's a survival check.
Cool. Roll it.
Unless you have the cooking feat. Why
That's
click-
right. There's a cooking feat.
Amazing.
It's fucking not editable.
All
Out
right,
of
I take
all-
a, I take a
attention for
bite out of
5
it, and then I
minutes.
immediately spit it out and
Make a
just look at
Constitution
him
saving
and say,
throw.
"I thought you said you could cook."
Make a
Ugh.
Constitution saving throw. You put it in your mouth, right? Make a
I
Constitution
did
saving throw.
indeed put it in my mouth. I trusted our party members.
Yeah,
I have a
that
+3 Constitution.
First
Constitution is
mistake.
my best stat.
I learned cooking from my father. He's kind of a kobold, but he has good taste.
Wow, I
So-
rolled a 2.
When you go spit out your food and basically a little poop comes out at the same time, the other side, like just your body is like all out right now, like blah.
Okay, I need to find a bathroom. I look around.
I got
a bit.
prestidigitation. I can clean your shit. What do you think? What do you think we do?
What do you mean
around here?
shit? Nobody has shit. Shut up. Just give me a second.
I heard that. You can't
No,
tell me
you
that
heard
that was the
wrong.
part, man.
Everybody heard
Listen,
it.
man.
Everybody heard it.
Listen, you need to get your ears checked. I'm just gonna go over to this corner of the lab.
You hear from 2 floors down the Baylor say, "Whoa, did he just shit himself?" All right. Look, guys,
Oh, classic.
let's wind this down. You do manage to eat some rations after you clean yourself up. You get
I'm gonna
8
go
hours
down to
long
the
rest.
spa. The spa will help me to clean.
Yeah. You do an 8-hour long rest. You sleep in here. It's relatively comfortable. Everybody take a long rest, recover.
We're just lying amongst the books.
Yeah.
Ah.
I still haven't gotten up from where I got hit by the longsword. I'm literally just like laying there.
Yep. He was like, I'll just get up in the morning.
Just gonna roll over.
Shove
Take a
me
nap.
into the.
All right. So what does the long rest do us?
So actually, you can just click on the long rest button at the top of your character sheet. It'll reset all your hit points and reset your spell slots.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So the next morning,
Yeah.
is there
Which-
any way for us to tell time in this place?
There is not. In fact, you are like really starting to kind of lose it. Just being like you've been indoors now for what seems like an eternity, given the pain and terrible things that have happened. Yeah, you are not sure if you've been here for days or weeks or hours at this point. All right. So yeah, you get up in the morning and you are welcome to move on if you'd like.
All right, guys, upstairs.
Okay.
Are y'all good?
Yeah, we're all good.
Man,
All right. You go up through the with the it's a golden key, I believe is what it is. So you go up, you unlock the trapdoor and open it up. And as you go in, this room is full of torn paintings, broken tables, stained couches, and other ruined grandeur. A skeletal knight in old armor sits slumped in a 4-legged wooden throne on the far side of the room. Clutches a longsword and wooden shield with unicorn heraldry. Atop its head sits a tarnished helm. A fiery glow emanates from its eye sockets and mouth, and around its neck hangs a heavy iron key.
I would like to hide in the
Okay,
painting.
why don't you go ahead and roll your hide? Your
Why not?
stealth, I think. Oh yeah, you
I
found
rolled
a
a
super
2.
good spot. Super good spot to hide.
Yeah, I hide.
So hidden. All
Guys,
right.
I have a +4 in stealth. Stealth is my best skill.
Dice don't care.
those twos, man.
So anybody else? What are you doing? Channel divinity, preserve life. What is this?
Sorry, I just wanted a clarification. I could have used this to heal us, right? I've never played a cleric in 5th edition, so
Yeah. Yeah, you get one channel divinity per short rest at this level.
5 times your cleric's level. So yeah, you could heal for 15 points.
Yeah, that's nice.
And that's because you're, I believe, a life cleric, right?
it was the only option I had.
Right.
I didn't. I wanted to be a death cleric, but you know, it was just didn't have the grades for it.
Yeah, death cleric school is expensive.
Death Cleric's fun.
Couldn't go. All right. So the halfling has taken to hiding behind a couch. What is everyone else doing?
The skeleton's just standing there, right?
It is sitting in a throne with a longsword, one of its arms is propped up on a longsword, the other is holding a shield. It's got a thing, and there's a red glow emanating from its eyes, from its eye
I wave
sockets
and
and
say
mouth.
hi.
You wave at it,
I say hi.
like just from across the room. You're like, "Hi."
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Nothing.
casual. No,
Nothing happens.
guess he's just sitting.
Enoch, you got anything?
You know, I gotta approach it.
Okay. You walk up. There's a shudder of movement.
Is there any like shit that I can read, or is it just
No, there's no text here.
all
Is
right?
that what you mean? Yeah, it moves, but it's not like the skeleton moving. Instead, something crawls out of its skull. It is a giant fire beetle. Climbs out of the skeleton's torso and scurries away, knocking off the skull and sending the knight falling unceremoniously onto the floor. So this this giant fire beetle like runs out of the torso and like runs off basically runs to the same hiding spot that the halfling is in.
I keep running out. Oh,
yeah.
gross,
God.
gross.
Does the beetle have the key?
No, the key is still on the skeleton.
I casually walk over and take it off carefully.
Okay, so you go to flip over the skeleton to grab the key, and all of the equipment comes to life and attacks you.
The equipment.
It's all animated equipment. So hold on a sec. I need to throw a couple of
A
things.
beetle
on the board
and the
here.
skeleton's equipment. That's great.
Actually, it just says that the beetle scurries off. There is not an indicator here that you have to fight the beetle. It does not seem interested in you, according to this. But
Is that why I was glowing? That's cool.
it was just sleeping there, I think. So animated armor. Get this in here.
What are
So
you
yeah, there is
doing?
an animated suit of armor with a skeleton still inside of it.
Spooky.
It's kind of its own level of creepy, isn't it? There is a flying sword. I'm not 100% sure how to do the helm, the shield, and the throne.
The throne?
Yeah, the throne also attacks you.
So that whole corner of the room just
The
goes.
whole side of the room just starts moving and attacking you, yes.
A cat is going
Oh,
absolutely
yes.
fucking nuts
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. Holy shit.
So if you go to the animate creature, what is it called? Animate object.
Yeah.
There are like stats for different sizes.
Okay. I see. Okay. Cool. All right. I think this is, what is this? Baylor? Okay, that is the Baylor. Get rid of him. Cool. And here, let's line all this shit up. So, who was the closest? Fry, you were the one who grabbed it, right? Randy, you're hiding behind a couch.
I'm also
Yep.
pretty much up there with Fry.
Okay. So
I want to see what a Baylor looks like.
This. And
Right,
then,
quick.
I'm just gonna
Aw.
like animate object. Is that the name of the spell? Yeah. Animate objects. Here we go. Interesting. Okay, so it doesn't really give me a way to.
I think the objects are listed somewhere in the monster manual too.
Nah, they're
Like I
not.
think they're also in there as like animated something, right? Large or small.
There's
maybe
an
I'm wrong.
animated shield, but I can't. It's not the same as the one from. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I've got the stat blocks here. We're okay. I just don't have like a. There's not like a box I can put on here, like to show them. So just know that there are also
There's a bunch
three other things here that will be making attacks and shit.
of stuff.
Yep. So let us go ahead and clear the
Who was
turn
it
order,
trying to send the?
and let's start rolling
mind.
some initiatives.
Here, Gabriel, I actually just found something that does have the animate objects and stuff. I don't know if it'll be helpful to you. Actually, it probably won't be. Well, it might be. It's got armor class and stuff like that.
I mean, I already have them listed from the.
Oh yeah.
I have them from the spell.
Yeah,
I just.
you've basically got everything you need.
Yeah, I just don't have the like a token I can drop on there that's like this is an individual thing. Like that's all.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And in fact, I'm just going to have all of it go on one turn, so I'm only rolling initiative once for it. It rolled a 7, which is the same as what Bread rolled. Lex, you did not select your character. It looks like.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Damn it! How dare you waste my time? Just kidding. 18.15.
Brian has 0 initiative.
How does that happen?
So lazy.
What? Oh, okay. I get it now. Sorry. Descending. All right. Fry, you go first.
Yeah, that scared the bejesus out of me. So I'm gonna start casting some spells.
So I start blasting.
Well, first goes up a shield. And I'm allowed to use a cantrip as well.
Yeah.
Yes, if it's an action, yes. So your shield of faithing, and then what is sacred flame? So those I see. Yes. Okay.
Radiance damage.
Cool. And you're casting that on which?
Well, the guy right in front of me.
So there are a number of things happening in front of you. Basically, imagine that there's an armor, a helmet, a throne, a shield, and a sword.
The sword.
Okay, so you're attacking the sword. Cool. Which I think is this. And sword. DC 12, dexterity. It rolled a 3. Getting hit by your thing for 8 damage. All right, cool. Yeah, you light it up, and the holy energy smokes and sparks off of the blade, causing it to. It looks like the solder, like that's holding like parts of it together, have like vaporized with the holy radiant energy. It seems like a little loose now. All right. Anything else for your turn? Are you good?
Nope, that's it.
Randy, it's your turn.
Okay, Randy. Time for Randy.
Randy.
I am going to. Oh, this is good. Okay, wait. This is good. Okay, yes. I will cast Web. So Web is going to.
So 20 foot, right?
Yeah, here, just let me hit the button to display the spell. Yeah. So basically what I'm going to try to do, so it's a 20-foot cube. This room is 20 foot tall,
Mhm.
So I'm going to anchor it like between the floor and the ceiling, and like, tangle it up in all of the objects and stuff that are around. And basically, I just want to web like all of the
Yep.
monsters.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's a dexterity saving throw. So okay, so the sword manages to evade or kind of cut its way out.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's a sword.
The animated armor fails its saving throw and seems to be bound up.
Yes.
And then the 3 minor things. Let's see. Oh, tinies have a really high dex score. So I'm just
Yep.
gonna use the sword's dex score for them, I think. Oh god, a 22 for the
Hey.
helm. An 8 for the shield, which is a fail. And oh, that was the wrong one. I'll use the 11. So yeah, that's a pass for the throne. So the armor and the shield are bound, but the helm, the sword, and the throne are all still able to move. Sound about right?
That sounds good. So just the helm and the shield. No, sorry, the helm and the
So the armor and the shield. Are both
armor and the
bound.
shield are
Yeah.
bound. Okay.
All right.
Does that thing like does it take effect again on every turn? 1 second. Let me just. Well, anyways, that doesn't affect right away. And what I will do. Oh, where is the where's the way up?
Oh, so yeah, good question. So I guess, so you would have come in from down here, and to leave is opposite. So it's up here.
Okay.
So basically, this has been going back and forth each time, right? So like each floor, this would be the up into this room, and then this would be the up into the next room.
Yeah,
And
okay,
then-
I would like to skirt the edges, still staying very stealthily hidden.
Would you like to try and hide again?
Yeah, I would like to
Okay.
hide again.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that. I don't know that you are normally allowed to after you cast a spell, but yeah, go ahead.
All right.
You are
I
so
rolled a
hidden
3.
right now.
Amazing.
Amazing. All
I
right.
just Naruto running from one piece of furniture to the next.
All right. So it is the animated stuff's turn, which means that the flying sword is going to attack Fry, rolling a 6, which misses. The animated armor is going to try and break out of the web, which I believe is a strength check against the DC of 11. So it is able to break out. And then I have to handle these little fuckers. So roll 3D. Okay, actually it's 2D20 because the shield. Okay, so the helm rolled a 17 to hit against Fry.
So the helm just starts like beating on Fry, just flying.
You just
at
get
him.
bonked
Yeah,
in the
just
helmet.
you just helm is smashing in your head.
What does the helm look like?
It looks like I don't what. Let me wait until you get to your turn.
Sure.
Let me resolve what's happening here real quick. But yeah, it looks like you would expect a helm to look. It's got that helmish traits. You take 5 points of damage from the helm, Fry.
Oh, what was its attack?
It rolled a 17 to hit.
I'm
Oh.
currently 20.
You have a 20 armor. Okay, never mind. It didn't do any damage. The throne, on the other hand, rolled a 23 to hit, which does, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dodge the helmet and get whacked by a fucking chair.
Yeah. So that's 10 points of damage.
that the chair has inflicted on you. And then I'm gonna roll a strength check. And the shield is also able to break free from the web spell. So the web is there, but I don't think it's holding anything anymore. Webs aren't. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs. Okay, so they have to make a dexterity saving throw each turn that they're in it, and they're not moving out of it right now. So that's how that's going to go. Enoch, it's your turn.
All right. So first, I'm gonna make my movement. I'm gonna move like over here or something, and I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray, which will let me shoot 3 rays of fire at targets.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot 2 of these scorching. I don't know why it did roll for damage already. I didn't kind of want that, but oh, I thought it just displayed the. Oh, I thought I was displaying the text of the spell. My bad.
No, you cast it. You're fine. So you rolled a 15 to hit. What are you
On
trying to
the-
blast?
On the chair. Actually, I'm just trying to shoot. I'm trying to shoot all 3 of the rays at the chair. So let me roll my other attacks.
You don't have to roll 3 attacks. I don't think you just roll 1.
Oh, okay.
So you rolled a 15, and all 3 of them hit.
Each one doing 10 damage.
And that hit. So yeah, that has AC 13.
Oh, okay.
And
I mean,
you did.
it says to make an attack for each one, but
Oh, okay. If you want to, you're welcome to.
okay.
I think it's another place where I kind of
Oh
screwed
yeah,
up.
well, I mean the 8 and the 13. So the 15 and the 13 both hit.
Okay.
And you can roll damage for the 13 if you like.
Let me do that. Boop.
Okay. So you did 22 points of damage to it.
Yeah, fuck that chair.
Yeah.
You just laser beamed him.
Fuck that chair in particular.
Our greatest foe, a chair.
Yeah.
The throne.
And question, did my flames manage to catch any of the web or no? Is it just
I'm gonna rule no.
just because it actually just blasted the chair?
It's just
and he wasn't in
magical.
the-
Yeah, it's just magical damage.
Oh yeah, the
against
chair
chair.
broken free, so he wasn't touching the webs.
Right. Also,
Kaboom.
if you lit the webs on fire, it would not do very much damage, and it would remove the effect of having these things need to make a dex save every round.
Is this also true?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
we just destroy my web.
yeah. All right.
Fuck your
So
furniture.
that was Enoch. Anything else from you?
No, I'm chilling.
Fry. It's your turn.
Let's go for come here. Yeah, inflict wounds.
Okay. A 23 to hit definitely hits. What are you aiming at?
The sword again.
Okay. So 18 points of damage to the sword. Yeah, you reach out and grab the sword by the handle, and invoke your spell, and from where you touch it, just it begins to rust and crumble all the way up until it's completely disintegrated.
So I
Pretty
just
cool.
KO'd the sword.
Yeah, it's dead.
Oh. Icky.
Nice.
Anything else?
I would shout well done, but I'm hidden. I need to stay hidden. So I just do a little fist bump.
Yeah, you do a little baby victory fist.
Yeah, exactly. Victory fist.
Anything else, Fry?
No, that's
Okay.
all I do.
All right, Randy, it's your turn.
Randy's turn again. All right, I would like to. I would like to shoot the armor, which has the key on it, correct?
Yes.
I figure that it'll be easier to grab the key if the armor is dead or no longer animated. So
It's
I'm
believable.
going to shoot it with a ray of frost.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
15 misses.
Okay. I
Yeah. I mean, technically, your beam, your ray of frost strikes the armor, but it actually just it's like reflected off.
yeah, fair enough.
Tweet.
And then I will move over next to Enoch.
Cool.
And yeah, there's nothing hiding us over here, is there?
No,
No,
you're
all right.
not hidden at all.
All right. I kind of sidle up to Enoch and I'm like, hey, pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it, man.
I thought the skeleton was gonna like come to life, but this is ridiculous.
I'm
Well,
right
some
there,
Subvert
up
my
there, and you're off to the
expectations, that's for
side.
sure, man.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Alright.
Beating us up.
So the animated armor's turn. So everything now has to make another dex save against your DC 11. The armor fails. The sword is dead. And then I just need 3 d20s. An 18, an 18, and a 14. So all of the helm, the shield, and the throne all managed to stay out of the web this round. I'm going to use the flying sword's body here as like a representation of where the kind of other 3 pieces go besides the armor. Because at first, what happens is like as soon as the sword disintegrates, like the helm turns to look at it, like, oh shit, my sword, and then like it kind of looks down at the armor, and the armor looks up at it, and the armor kind of shrugs its shoulders, and like the helm kind of nods, like, oh yeah, we're not actually one being all put together, we're 3 different beings, and zooms off to the north with the throne to take out Randy and Enoch, while the armor like looks at the shield disdainfully, and yeah, they're going to make their attacks. So whoops, roll, and I'm just gonna roll all 3 d20s for the movable guys. So
That
the-
mean one of them leaves my range?
yes, yes, actually 2 of them leave your range.
Well,
You can
how
only
many?
attack one of them.
I hit the chair.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your attack against the chair. Or actually, no, the chair wasn't moving. Oh yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes,
Oh,
it
I
was.
see.
You're right.
Are we focusing our attention on the chair?
Well, it's the one that just got laser beamed, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that we're focusing the chair.
So go ahead and roll your attack of opportunity.
What kind of an attack do I get to use?
A melee attack.
It's just like a
Um,
melee basic attack, right?
Yeah, it has to be a melee attack. So like your mace is fine. Okay, a 19 hits, and 6 points of bludgeoning damage is done. So you smack it 1 on its way out. It still makes it up to the north. In fact, the helm comes flying, like screaming north, and heads right for you, Randy. Rolling a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me. Randy just can't catch a break.
Yeah, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage
Oof.
as the helm
Pretty
smacks
sure that I
into
have
you.
no armor. I'm pretty sure that I was generated with 0 armor.
Totally believable. And then the shield rolled a 10 to hit Fry, and then the throne rolled a 15 to hit Enoch. Is that enough to
Okay,
hit you?
Nah, because my mage armor
Right.
invocation.
Yeah. So I mean, the throne like
It does the
rushes
thing
up
in the
to you.
video game where someone shoots your shield and the whole thing like lights up for a second.
Yeah, totally. You're just like, and like this big barrier shield kind of lights up as it tries to attack you.
It's like around my armor.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I'm pretty sure that is. Oh, and then the animated armor can attempt to extricate itself from the webbing,
Extrication.
and it fails. All right, cool. Enoch, it's your turn.
Okay. So there's a bunch of stuff within 5 feet of me,
There are 2 things within 5 feet of you. Yes.
and anything further than that.
There is the animated armor and the shield are both in front of Fry, about 15 feet away.
Well, I'm going to blast at I'll send an Eldritch Blast from my focus at the shield, just
Okay.
to shoot his ass up. I haven't used an Eldritch Blast yet. Somehow.
What kind of warlock are you? My God, man.
20.
A 20 definitely hits.
Okie doke. And this is the hold up. Get out
Oh,
of
I'm
here.
sorry. Which are you aiming at? Are you aiming at the shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something that's further away from me that I can hit. $11 force damage.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you blast the shield. It kind of tilts with the impact, and then rights itself.
Wobbly.
Yeah. Anything else?
And I'm stay put.
Okay, cool. And on to Fry.
So the armor is still stuck, right?
Yeah, it's tangled up in the web. In fact, it seems to kind of be struggling its way even worse into the web.
So does that mean I would have advantage to attacking him?
Yes, it is restrained.
I think I'm done drawing. I think I'm done drawing for the day.
All right.
I may come back and do some more
you're using
later.
inflict wounds? Okay. So 16 points of damage. This is the first damage that the animated armor has taken. But yeah, you can see like as soon as you touch it, and invoke your spell, like a layer of rust kind of covers over it, and parts of it start to kind of chip away and fall.
Chip away.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Randy.
Randy would like to. False life. Can it be cast on an ally? No. False life can only be cast on me. I will I will cast. Okay, 1 second. Dirt or stone? Can I? I'm just looking at old Earth and thinking about if there's any way that I could use the spell that the game has given me. I feel like right now there isn't really. I mean, I guess I could drop some earth onto it from above, but I feel like that wouldn't really be as effective as hitting it with Ray of Frost or Firebolt. So I think that I'm going to take a couple steps, or wait, no, I can't. Well, I basically, do I have anything right next to me?
So there, the tiny helm and the throne are both within 5 feet of you.
Okay. So if I cast a ranged spell, what does that do?
It's at disadvantage if you cast it on one of those 2 targets. If you cast it, yeah, if you cast it on the animated armor or the shield, it will not be a disadvantage.
I would like to do that. Cast it on the animate armor.
Okay, which actually you have advantage with that because it's restrained.
Oh hell yeah. How do I do?
Shift.
Okay, shift and then click.
16 misses.
Damn.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Hold on, let me double check. Let me double check.
And then I will. I'll just stay right here like a dolt. Get ready for to be battered into oblivion.
Yeah,
by
sorry to get smacked
throne.
up. I didn't move at all. The throne is square enough to me.
All right,
Yeah.
so it is the armor's turn. The shield needs to make a
I
dex.
want to say to Enoch, I'm like, Enoch, wait. Maybe if you sit in the throne, then you can control it.
Drive it around.
That doesn't sound very likely at all.
So the
Dragon.
shield failed its save, so it is also now stuck in the webbing.
Yes.
And the animated armor is still stuck in the webbing from last round. So
Thank
and
goodness.
tries to make its strength save but fails. So the only things attacking this round are going to be the tiny
Stuff next to
helm
us.
and the throne. Both of whom like literal roll 1 and 3. So
Oh wow.
yeah, they did not hit a fucking thing. Enoch, it's your turn.
Cool. I see Fry trying to destroy that armor to get at the key. So I'm gonna I can shoot an Eldritch Blast at it from where I'm standing, right?
Yep.
Oh, wonderful. Eldritch boys. That one. Critical
You
miss. Goes wide.
I think someone
Busy
had some
fumbling with a
stormtrooper
literal throne
training.
in front of me.
All right. Anything else, or is that it?
That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Cool. Fried. You know what? I just realized you have advantage on that. You need to roll with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, let me roll again.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. A 14 still misses, but
Cool.
all right. Fry, what are you doing?
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hit the armor again.
All right. A 22 hits with inflict wounds. And that
Jesus Christ, 25
is-
necrotic damage. That's brutal.
yeah. In fact, it is so brutal. It's gone. The animated armor disintegrates into rust, the same as the sword did.
As I touch it, I say, "Tell or to dust we go."
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Yeah, and yeah, there's now a pile of rust with a key on top, an iron key on top of it. The shield is still there and is struggling in its webbing, but yeah. Anything else on your turn? Are you good?
That's I pick up the key.
Okay, cool. You grab the key, no problem. All right, Randy, it's your turn.
All right, I yell at Fry, throw me the key. And then I'm going to use a disengage action, and I'm going to get myself over to the ladder and climb up as high as I can go. So
You're able to get to the top. It's basically you have 30 feet of movement, right? Or 25?
yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah. So you can make it basically up to the top. It's fine.
Cool. And I'm just like, not Randy. I'm like, Fry, oh,
Over here.
over here,
Hey,
right
buddy,
here,
I'm up here.
right here.
In fact, you just keep saying that. Like you just,
Yeah.
just that really obnoxious.
Trying to get his attention.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
exactly. Hey, listen. All right.
Yeah. Oh, and I do also tell him, don't throw it through the web. It'll get caught.
What's that? Throw it
Which
through
is
the
the
web.
area
Don't,
right
no,
between
don't
us.
throw it through the web.
All right. Animated armor's turn. So the animated armor is down. The throne and the helmet still get to make their attacks this round. The helmet is gonna fly. It's gonna fly at you, Randy.
All right.
No!
Continue to attack. It does roll a 21 to hit.
Oh God, yeah, that hits me. Do I get knocked off of the thing, or am I able to
No.
hold on?
Yeah, you hold on. It takes you take 6 points of damage as it just keeps bashing you in the face. The helm does, and then the throne, medium size, so +5 to hit. So it rolled a 16 to hit you, Enoch.
16 hits.
All right.
Well, that is 2.5 hours of my 3-hour, 10-minute playthrough. Thanks so much for hanging out and listening to that with me. I hope it was enjoyable for you. You get to find out the end when you get the edited version. So I'm going to be editing that down, I think, to an actual play podcast format with that. And then probably this week I will be doing the same work on the Long Bear Valley, which is our next adventure module that we're going to be releasing. Look for that November 15th. If you're on our mailing list, you can get on there at watcherdm.com. If you want to get access to early information, you can join our Patreon, where we put all of our adventure notes, early access to art, and some special secret sauce stuff that we make. Otherwise, you can find all of our stuff under WatcherDM on most socials, on DriveThruRPG, or on itch.io. So yeah, thanks so much again for coming to the show, and I hope you have a wonderful day.